Hey, thank you for a great question. Adonai comes from the Hebrew word Adon, which means Lord. My Lord is normally Adoni, but Adonai is a specialized form that is only used in reference to the God of Israel. And in the late Second Temple period, within certain streams of Jewish tradition, a taboo developed on pronouncing the Tetragrammaton, the divine name. And so substitutions were used in place of the pronunciation of the divine name. Adonai was one of the more popular of those substitutions, but they also used different words for God like El and Elohim. We see some of these substitutions appearing in some of the texts, and we also see references to this taboo on pronouncing the divine name in this time period. Now, in the Masoretic text, which is the traditional Jewish manuscript of the Hebrew Bible, they leave the Tetragrammaton in place, but they're adding vowels to the whole manuscript because Hebrew was not written with vowels. And when they come to the Tetragrammaton, they usually add the vowels of the word Adonai. Now, in Adonai, the first vowel is a chatef patach. It is a half vowel underneath the aleph, which is a guttural consonant which cannot take a simple schwa. When we put those vowels on the Tetragrammaton, however, the yod is not a guttural and it can take a simple schwa. So we see a simple schwa, and we see a holum, which is sometimes not there, and then underneath the vav we have the kamets. That occurs over 6,000 times in the Masoretic text. A little over 300 times you have the vowels from the Hebrew word Elohim, which means God, added to the Tetragrammaton. So it is not always the same thing. It differs, and sometimes the vowels differ in small ways as well. But the idea is that this is what's known as a kare. This is a sign that you should pronounce the vowels of the word Adonai, or sometimes Elohim, when you come to the Tetragrammaton, so that you do not inadvertently and inappropriately pronounce the divine name. In the medieval period, particularly among Christians, there were attempts to reconstruct the pronunciation of the Tetragrammaton that either intentionally or inadvertently combined the vowels of Adonai with the consonants of the Tetragrammaton to produce initially Yehovah or Jehovah, which later became, when the J developed in English, Jehovah. So that's where that comes from. And if you'd like a book that discusses the development of this taboo in the late Second Temple period, I would highly recommend this one.